I would probably describe The Housemaid as a psychological thriller about deception and trust and love. And Millie is looking for a fresh start. She starts to work as a housemaid and she uncovers some really dark, twisted secrets. I think that Frida's book, The Housemaid, resonated with so many people because she has such an amazing way at making books so relatable, but then also plays into many fears that we all have. And she ties such an incredible balance of like character and story and tonality. And you're on the edge of your seat wanting to finish this book. I mean, I read it in one setting, I could not put it down. And you don't expect the twists, which it's always fun when you're on this crazy ride when you're reading a book. When I first read The Housemaid, I could not put it down. I mean, I was in love with Millie. She was such a raw, vulnerable character. Uh, Nina was wild and fun, and I had no idea what to expect from her. And Andrew, of course, just becomes like this very alluring, mysterious character that you're not quite sure what his intentions are, but you want to find out. And I loved it. I was drawn to Millie because I feel like for the first time, I have a character who knows who she is in the beginning. Like, she does go through quite a transformation and she has a crazy journey in her life, but she's always, from a very young age, known that she is strong willed and powerful and she's gonna get dirty and she's gonna take whatever hits her in life. And she's raw, but she's not afraid to stand up for what she believes in. And having a character that just has that willpower within her and doesn't need anybody else to discover it but herself is a really beautiful thing to play. When I first read one of the first drafts of The Housemaid, I was blown away by how well it followed the book. Because I mean, I'm a huge book reader and I understand when you watch a movie and you're like, oh no, they changed this, they changed that. Like it's hard. But I think that Rebecca did such an amazing job at really following the book to its core and the characters and story points. And I've always been like a huge fighter for story points as well that have come from the book. And I'm for the fans. Like, I want to make them happy. I came on as an executive producer of The Housemaid about a year ago. There was already a rough draft of the script out and it was floating around and I read it and I was really drawn to it. And I knew that there was definitely something really incredible there. And I was a huge fan of the book already. I knew that people would be dying to see this on screen. And so I talked to Todd and everyone who was already involved, and we kind of got together and we started building out the package and who we wanted to direct and star alongside me in it. And I love being able to be involved in the creative process and also just like the business side of it and learning behind the scenes and uh, how projects get put together. Having Frida's support in the film, of course, is always just absolutely incredible, and she's so excited to see her baby come to life, and she's been so supportive of the film and the casting and the whole entire process. And whenever you have basically the dreamer, the maker of it all, just be really supportive and on your team, it makes everything feel better. So Millie's journey is quite an interesting one. She is quite a survivor. She has to learn to confront her past and uncover truths that might be scary. And she learns how to be resilient, even more resilient than she already is. And she becomes a protector. Working with Amanda has been a dream. I grew up being the biggest fan of her, and I feel like I am in some surreal world right now, working alongside her and like stepping out and being in a scene. I'm like, what is happening right now? But she is phenomenal. She is so much fun, and she is bringing so many layers to Nina that every single take is just completely different and just wackier than the other. And it's so fun just seeing her bring the character to life, and I'm having an amazing time. Indiana, who plays Cece, is the sweetest little girl. I am loving working with her. She is a fireball of personality, and she is bringing Cece to life in such a fun and crazy way. And it's always fun being able to work with like kids on set because you never know what they're gonna do. And she knows every line. She is so on top of it, and it's amazing to work with her. I love it, and I really hope to be able to work with her again. I can't wait to see what she does with her career. The hair, makeup, and costume team on this film have been so collaborative and amazing. Uh, we've really built Millie from the ground up. I mean, I really wanted to make sure that it wasn't like Millie was changing her outfit every single day because she didn't have that. She has one pair of jeans, maybe two, a couple tops that she switches the cardigan with the tank and the tank with that cardigan, two pairs of shoes, nothing else. It's whatever she can fit in her duffel bag and she might have thrifted or had from before. And they were totally game for that, which I was really happy about. Nothing's new, nothing's crisp. And then for my hair and makeup, like Millie's not the kind of girl to go to the drugstore and get tons of makeup and like wake up and do her hair. So I wanted everything to be super natural. So just kind of like not really wearing much makeup and just letting my hair do its thing. Working with Paul is so much fun. He is the sweetest gentleman I have ever met. And he has such a great vision for this project. He's a huge fan of the book, and I think that he's going to bring this thing to life in a way that no one can even imagine. He wears a different suit to set every day, and I love it. I mean, you can just tell he respects what he does and his cast and his crew and his fans as well. Fans of this book can expect, hopefully, everything that they want to expect from it. They can expect twists and turns and love and passion, some not so much passion, darkness, a housemaid, a Nina, a Cece, and an Andrew.